Hello guys, Softoni here, welcome to another video lesson. First, like always, I want to thank you for watching this video tutorial, and in this video lesson we're going to create this elegant and clean slideshow transition. You can use this transition in your own videos, promos, slideshows and so many more. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and turn the bell icon so you'll always get notification whenever I post a new clip. Alright, let's see what we're going to create today. Alright, we're back here in After Effects, and first, like always, we're going to create a new composition. Hit on this little icon or Ctrl+N on your keyboard. And for composition name, I will rename it to Final, width 9020, height 1080, full HD comp. For this frame rate set to 30, and duration maybe about 20 seconds long, but it's up to you. I will hit OK, and then I will also create a new composition. Hit here or Ctrl+N, duration 5 seconds long. And for composition name, I will rename it Media 01. Hit OK, and as you can see, I already have my media folders here, and I will drag and drop random media here in our media placeholder like so. And now it's time to drag and drop our media here in our final comp. Okay, now it's time to draw a matte layer here in our finals. Make sure to unselect this Media 01 and then hit Q on your keyboard or go here to rectangle tool. Also, we will turn on this title and action safe just for better seeing those boundaries of our composition, and we will draw a rectangle like this. Also, we will rename it. Hit enter on your keyboard, type matte 01, and also hit here on matte 01, hold Ctrl on your keyboard and double click on this pen behind tool just to center this anchor point like so. Okay, now it's time to make a few adjustments here on matte 01. You can lower it to fit size just like Media 01. Hit R for rotation and then go to maybe 1 second and 15 frames like so. Hit this little stopwatch to create our first keyframe and type here for Y parameter -90. Okay, go to around 0 frames and type here 30. Okay, now when we hit 0, we have this basic animation. Also click here on matte 01 and hold Shift and S on your keyboard just to see this scale parameter. And for this scale parameter, make sure to uncheck this constraint proportion and set up our first keyframe like so. Hit here 0 and then go to around here like so and type 350 for this X parameter and also 350 for this Y parameter. Okay, now grab all of our keyframes and then hit F9 on your keyboard and then unselect them and just choose our rotation and go to graph editor and draw a curve like this. One important note, just do it for this rotation, so our animation should be something like this, really cool. Okay, our next step is to add a track matte for our Media 01. If you can't see our track mattes, just hit here on expand or collapse icon, little icon here, and then just choose alpha matte. Now when we hit 0, we have this really cool and creative animation. Okay, next thing what we're gonna do is to right click here in our Media 01, go to layer styles and find here stroke. As you can see, we have also our stroke here, and for the color I will choose white color, and for size you can play around, and I will do maybe around 5 like so. Okay, our next step is also to duplicate this Media 01 and matte 01, but before that we will pre-compose this one. Right click, choose them and then right click, pre-compose, and I will rename it to Media 01 plus elements, and then just make sure to move all attributes into the new composition, and also this icon to adjust composition duration, and then hit OK. As you can see, we have our 5-second media 01 plus element composition, and here in finals it's time to duplicate this media 01 plus elements. Hit Ctrl plus D and move this second one to around here, maybe 10 or 8 frames like so, and also duplicate once again and move this one to around 16 frames. Also, our next step is to add a Triton effect here on this first media 01 plus elements. Find Triton, drag and drop onto our first media 01 plus elements, and for the midtones I will do this dark color. Hit OK, hit Ctrl plus C to copy this effect, paste it on this media 01 second layer, Ctrl plus V, and for midtones I will choose something like this gray color. Hit OK, and now in our finals we have this really cool and creative animation. Also, what we can do next is to open up this media 01 plus elements, hit S also for this media 01, go to around first frame, and then set first keyframe for this scale parameter, hit 120, and then go to around 5 seconds, and then type here 100. Now we have this image movement, and this is looking really cool in our finals. Okay, our next step is to create a little background here in our finals. Right click and then choose solid layer, of course, hit background and then hit OK, move it on the bottom of our comp, find here ramp effect. Okay, you can solo it for now. For this start of ramp, do something like this, end of ramp like so, and for end color I will do maybe this dark gray color. Hit OK, unselect this solo layer, hit Ctrl plus D or go edit and then duplicate, delete this ramp effect and find here CC ball action, drag and drop onto our background, and then also we will add another effects here in effects and preset, fill effect, also drag and drop on our background. Just make sure that our fill effect is first one here. For this fill color we will do white color, also grid spacing change here in ball action 10, also ball size around 10 like so. And now it's time to play around with our blending modes, hit overlay and also duplicate it once again. And as you can see, when we solo our 3 layers, we have really cool our background with our dots. Okay, now when we hit 0, we have this really cool and creative animation. Really cool. Now it's time to add our final step here in our finals. Hit Ctrl plus T on your keyboard or go here on this little horizontal type tool, and I will type my random text, creative. I'm using just this Montserrat extra bold font. You can find it on fontsquirrel.com. I will align it for now to the center of our comp, and it's time to make also a few adjustments here in our creative text. Go to around 5 seconds and open up this little triangle, go to animate, find tracking and set up our first keyframe for tracking amount and go to around 25 like so. Then go to 0 frames and type here 0. Now when we hit 0 on our keyboard, we have an animation like so. Also it's time to add a matte for this creative text. Hit on this upper composition media 01 plus elements, Ctrl plus D, move it to around here. I will rename it this matte text and then just go alpha matte for this creative text. And now when we hit 0, we have an animation like so. Of course you can Also readjust this text position, do more animation. As I already said, everything is up to you, according your needs, according your wishes. Play around to get a result that you want. Okay, one important note for the end, you can also pre-compose all of those layers and then create slide 01, also slide 02, and then in the finals to create your intro, your video, your slideshow, and so on. That was everything for today's tutorial. Hope you learned something new. This is really easy to create technique. If you like this video, hit that like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Take a look on my channel for even more great tutorials. And until next time, stay creative and bye bye.